You don't want it to stop, and they've got an intermission looming, and you know they want...
Scores! Oh, what a finish!
This is just incredible body positioning, James. Just execution at its finest in terms of balance. That wide stance to evade a defender who's trying to push you off the puck, and then being opportunistic and finishing it with a great shot. As a defender, it is so difficult to defend against power and strength. You combine that with a little bit of leverage and shielding of the puck, and man, you can be in trouble. As evident right here as he drives the net and finishes it off with a goal.
Well, it's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James, and they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Guelph's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
Crosby's won a big draw on their own end. And now it's grabbed by Ovechkin. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Turns that one away. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Well, it's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Picked up along the wall by Shabbat. Rocks him. And it's a quick pass to Craig. Scores! And they're on the board here late.
Finally, late in the game, they're able to convert on some opportunities. Listen, if you're around the net long enough, you will finally get one. Well, you create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
The Senators are showing a little pride here in the third.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Picked up along the boards by Batherson. The Hammers have it against the wall. And somehow he hangs on. Whiffs on that. Dishes one out to Batherson. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Play rolls on. Here's a shot. Price has the puck and decides to just slow it down here in the third.
Well, he's been incredible all night. I mean, the ability to read the game, make the save, but this is a huge play. He knows the timing of this game. It's the third period, and he elects to hold on.
Gaudette's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Guelph's got the puck along the boards. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Marner. Can't get a hold of that pass. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Taken by Sanderson. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what a save in front.
Price makes a fantastic save.
He's got a step. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and makes the save.
Feeds it over. Scrum along the wall. And the puck's booted away. Here's a shot. Oh, big-time save by Forsberg.
McDavid's return to the lineup certainly gives his team some added boost in offense as he gets a dangerous shot right off the hop.
The Senators gain possession along the wall. Guelph's looking to break out of their own end. And he's all alone. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah.
They score.
It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter. But what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Guelph's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Sidesteps the check. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
He's in the middle of the ice, and he misses by a landslide, James. He rushed his shot, and that's the result. Ottawa's been dominated throughout this whole game, James. They're going to get what they deserve in the end here, but they've been outworked. They haven't managed the puck, and the result is evident on the scoreboard.
Dishes it to McKenna. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Takes a shot.
He's such a difficult player to defend against. He's got that wide stance. He's got core strength. And when you have that kind of power, it is so difficult to get the puck off you. He's able to create his own opportunity and get a shot to net, and the goaltender makes the save.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Hammers him into the boards. Shot. Big time stop. The Senators take it along the wing. They put the puck into the offensive end. McKenna's moving the puck through his own zone. Passes it over. Slides it across. Moves it to the middle. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers.
Well, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
Guelph's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Angles it over to Gregor. And he takes the pass. Puck grabbed by Gaudette. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Fantastic save! Puck scooped up by McEwen. Great poke check on the reach. Wolves gain possession along the boards. Shot! Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Forsberg. Wolves offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Giroux's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night.
Oh, no! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. And he easily stops that one. Lays the body into that play. Puck picked up by Sanderson. Wolf's got it now. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Moves it to Craig. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Oh, wow. Misses the net. Oh, I think he wants that one back.
Oh, you know he does. Uses his physicality and his IQ to get to that scoring area, and then he whiffs it. I mean, he's going to want that one back, James.
Wolf's got it from behind the net. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shot! Stops that one. From off the wall and onto his stick. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes possession. Sends one up to McKinnon. Breakaway. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Wolves not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. McDavid's won the draw and they're on the attack. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move and the puck disagreed with him.
Siders, wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Big win tonight, and this team's really starting to peak at the right time.
And you know how a winning streak continues, James? You continue to push and play aggressive, and that's exactly what they did from the onset of this game.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cybulski. I got to get to bed. See ya. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Hammers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Great use of the stick at center by Crosby. Here's a shot. Oh, comes up with the stop. Tries to feed it over to Crosby. Welch got it along the wall. Moves the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Nashville's got a hold of it along the wall. Centering pass. Couldn't get it to go. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so... Quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Matthews wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Here he is in close. Blocked in front. And he slides it quickly to Draisaitl. The Hammers take possession in the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Scooped up along the wall by Marner. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. Pass it off. And the D comes up with it. There's a hit on the play. And a big time stop there. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Hughes is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box. The Predators will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
And there's a glove save on the play. Plays it ahead, but he's under attack. Oh, look at this. Takes a shot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Dishes it to Sissons. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Moves it to Shea. Intercepted in the offensive end by O'Reilly. And he hangs on to the puck. Sends the pass over. Stopped by the goaltender. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Quick pass to Bedard. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Saros. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Sends it in front. Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Well, it's got some room to do something here on this power play as their penalty expired. Dishes it off. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Sends it ahead to Eichel. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
A lot of excitement to this one as he plays his first game with his new team since being traded. There's got to be a lot of nervous energy that goes with this, James. And one of the reasons why is you don't know the tendencies of your own teammates, the defenders coming back for the puck. So the communication piece, all of this that weaves into being comfortable as you play with the team more. Shea's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Grabs control of it at the point. Trying to shake loose. All alone. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass.
Sissons is almost back in the play.
Wicked stop by the goaltender.
Saros defends his crease and doesn't give up anything on that one.
Nashville's got the puck in the defensive end. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Back and forth action, back and forth penalties as one from each team are heading to the box.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Looks to set up at the point now. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Makar. Stamkos in the corner now. Here's a chance in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And that's hooked away. Here's a short pass to McDavid. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Taken along the wall by McDavid. The Predators have it from their own end. Levels them with the hit. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Wilt's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Nyquist. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Fires it. Makes a save. Nashville's moving it up the ice. Slides it over to Jankowski. Great extension on his part to poke it away. They've got an on-man rush. From behind the net. Takes a shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And he loses control here. Wilt's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Scores! The captain delivers!
What a great goal, but it's all the dominating power that leads to it. I mean, just to shield and find a way to stay on your feet. I mean, you can't shove him off the puck because of his balance and his strength. Unbelievable that he has the will to take that puck to the net.
Wilt's finally lit the lamp for the first time in this one as we just passed the midway mark of the first.
And this is really important to open the game up. It's also important for the coach to utilize their bench. Everyone wants in the game. They want to contribute. You can see with that goal, everyone standing up on edge, tapping their sticks. They know that they've got the life now. They know they've got the momentum. Now they got to do something with it.
Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a reaction. Picked up along the wall by Sissons. And he slides it quickly to Novak. Crunches him into the boards. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Sends it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Ovechkin. Here they come on the attack. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Keeps possession. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a pass to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
Well, your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
And now it's grabbed by Lauzon. Lowers the boom with that hit.
Sometimes when you get one, many follows, but for this rookie, he can feel it. He just wants to get on the board.
Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. With the stop. Takes the feed from his netminder. Great pass from the left wing. Through center along the wing. Back to the point it goes. He got all of that one. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and here we go with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Well, it's almost been perfect in that first period, James. I mean, the coach is going to be so impressed with the possession and the execution. They've got a 2-goal lead. Now they have to find a way to bring it in the second as well.
Scores! He shows no signs of slowing down. Alex Ovechkin.
Having another look at it on the replay, we can see that he got a piece of it, but just not enough, and it squeaks through to the net.
Well, it's been just crushing it in the offensive zone, but it starts in the defensive end too, Cheryl.
Yeah, as a former defender, I'd say it always starts there. I mean, it's got to be 200 feet in a complete game, and when you look down this lineup and you look on the ice, it starts right from the goaltender and works its way all through the offensive zone.
Moves it quickly over to Matthews. Scores! He's on the board!
And this is nothing new for him. His 20th goal of the season, James. Man, he's got an unbelievable ability to disguise his shot. Absolutely incredible.
20 already. Well, got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Tosses it on to Draisaitl. Moves the puck behind the net. And he makes a save there. Nashville's got a hold of the puck. And he serves it across to Yossi. And now he moves it to Carrier. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And he coughs it up with the pass. Wilkes on the attack. And now he angles it across to Matthews. Wilkes got it in the neutral zone. Back to the blue line. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Jankowski. Oh, what a hit against the boards! And here comes the physical response.
Well, and this is in response of a dangerous hit, and now one of your players is injured, James. It's really important that you stand up, you stick up, and you defend in this situation.
Here we go.
They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box and they'll sit for 5.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets. And here's the upcoming face-off. Wilkes won the face-off at center. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. The Predators scoop it up along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Solid check to slow him down. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Here's a chance. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Guelphs dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Grabbed along the boards by Dahlin. Shakes loose, all alone, with the stop. Big-time defensive play.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
And that's off a stick. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. From the neutral zone now. Moves it to Stamkos. Centering to the middle, and that's intercepted. Marner's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Oh, and he whiffs on it. scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. It couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
Well, it's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. I mean, they've just moved the puck around so effectively.
Yeah, they've gotten in the offensive zone because of their speed through the neutral zone. They've gotten good entries, and then their puck possession in the offensive zone. I mean, it's been so difficult to take it away. It's been a string on their stick. They've been evasive, they've been elusive, and they've driven the net when they should have.
And we're still only in period number 2. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play.
Nyquist's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Scooped up along the wall by Marchessault. Denies him in close.
Jankowski's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box. Sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
Special teams back out onto the ice, and it's a 5-on-3-man advantage as the puck gets set to be dropped.
In a 5-on-3...
Score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Players taking a shot all the time in practice with their skill coaches, and I'm telling you right now, this is perfect execution. Shooting in stride, quick snap of the wrist, and putting it in the back of the net. Got to see where you want to be. His head was up the whole time.
Nashville's got to find a way to build on this now. This is the time.
It certainly is, James, and that's something to build off when you get a goal. You can't sit idly by like you have all game. You have to find a way to execute and create some momentum and more offense if they want to get back in the game.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Seen a lot of these T-shirts being repped already here tonight as part of the promotional evening this evening. And, yeah, I like free stuff. Who doesn't like free stuff? Carney's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Sissons. From the right side, they gain the zone. Big hit on the play. He scores! And does he ever?
You know what's amazing, James? Every time he scores, it's like the entire bench elevates. Why? Because he is a leader on this team. He shows it on the ice, and of course, by example off of it.
Nashville's been outworked all night long, but they finally got something they can push back with now.
Yeah, they got to continue to push as well if they want to give themselves an opportunity to feel like they can get back in this one. And that's going to start with some hard work, the good old intangibles, and the feeling that they can get back in it. It all starts with execution, though, James, and you have to play physical.
And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shot! Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored. The Predators finally get one back. Now can they get a few more?
You certainly know that you can get back in a game, only a 2-goal deficit, and sometimes it doesn't take long when you're on your toes and you're playing with urgency.
And he dodges the poke check there. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. They score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
Well, it's got to be thinking they don't want this night to end. Like, here we are in the second period, and they just continue to find the offense goal after goal here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and the point production is spread throughout the entire lineup. So what that means is everyone's gaining confidence as this game continues. So I got to feel sorry for their opponent right now. They look deflated. They look frustrated, as they should be.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by a Noonan. Moves it over to O'Reilly. Wilf's got the puck. Taken along the wall by Hinostroza. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Predators move the puck in the defensive zone. gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Shuts him down.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he...
Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's a true competitor's save just when you think that he's...
Off the crossbar! Well, this has become the hottest ticket in town, literally another sellout. What can you say? This is an ongoing theme now, Cheryl.
It's an ongoing theme because they're on a roll. When you're playing well and it's a lot of fun to watch, people want to be in the building to see your next W.
Here's a chance! Oh, going wide!
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice, and in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ritter. To his teammate! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Wow! What a stop by a Noonan! The Predators get a hold of the puck with time winding down in the period. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And that's deflected off someone in front. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission, because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Nashville's right where they should be in this game. Behind, James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
And that's blocked from someone in front. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Nashville's got it behind the net. Gaining momentum along the wing. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Kearney.
Stolarz makes a good stop there, and everyone can take a breath. I mean, everything that's been thrown at the net, everyone kind of holds their breath because they're not sure what's going to happen. Just hasn't looked comfortable, really struggled. He's got to find a way to layer those together and really build throughout this game.
Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Slides it diagonally to Hinostroza. Guelph's got the puck along the wall. Here he is on the backhand, and he rings the post.
Guelph's been all over their opponent tonight. They've been dominating in all areas of the game, in particular possession in the offensive zone. This one goes right off of the post. Otherwise, they would have had an even bigger lead in this one.
Centering feed, and that's intercepted.
Wow.
It's in the back of the net for an own goal. Well, it's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Quick pass to Hinostroza. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check.
Siders really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Now over to Lederer. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Guelph's grabbed a hold of the puck. Taken by McKinnon. Here's a shot. Puts it off the post. Quick pass across to Parsonen. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Guelph's looking to break out of their own end. He's got a step. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Quick shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And he takes the dish. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Sissons just wants to get back to the bench, but when you're in the middle of the play and you're not feeling it, you're feeling injured and you're wincing, it's difficult to get off because you know that you're going to put your team in a vulnerable spot as you make your way to the bench. Guts it out and tries to stay on.
Guelph's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Bedard's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a chance, and he throws it wide of the net.
Oh, this is a tough game, and you got to fight for your scoring chances, James, and this just seems like a waste when he misses wide.
Puts it on net, stopped by a Noonan.
Now, there's nothing truer in this sport than speed creates vulnerability, and that's exactly what happens when he's on the ice, because he can use his IQ to scan and read where he is, but it's his speed that creates the openings.
The Hammers continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Marchessault. Knocked off the puck. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Slides the puck across to Stamkos. From the wing, it's moved to center. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Stolarz hangs on to the puck to stop the play. Florida's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And makes the save. Slides the puck across to Jankowski. Big hit along the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty. Matthews is having a lot of fun out there. Why wouldn't he be, James? I mean, he's putting up numbers left, right, and center on this point streak. But you know who's also having a lot of fun? His team. They're rallying around him. Looking forward to another one.
O'Reilly's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Stolars freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Guelph's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. Nashville's won the draw. Hammers a shot. Stops him with a glove. Well, coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Here's the shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by a Noonan. Blankenberg's got it in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by O'Reilly. Gives it right back. And the play continues. Breakaway. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space. Sisson's injury has ruled him out for the remainder of this game. We just received confirmation, James, and this is a real tough blow when you hear it from the medical staff. I mean, he's got to be feeling it, extremely frustrated now. What do you do with the lineup?
Well, unfortunate news, but at least it provides clarity for the coaching staff one way or another going forward.
Dahlin's back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench. And man, these
scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Here's a short pass to Lheureux. Moves the puck along the half wall. Denies him in front. Another stop by the goaltender. McDavid's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Wilfs all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Nashville's got possession here in their own end. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. But they got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game. Well, sometimes a simple set on a power play is the most effective, James. We saw it earlier. When you've got shooters, players that can just whip a bomb from the point, you want to make sure you got them set up and teed up along the blue line. But it doesn't work unless you get net front presence. You got to get eyes in front of the tender.
Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Marchessault. Reaches out and uses the stick. Wilfs cross the line and on the attack. And talk about a hostile environment as the final second. A chance on the rush here. Gains the zone. Fantastic read to break up the play. There's the final horn, and here we go. Matthews drops a Hattie en route to the win.
A Hattie it was. I'm telling you what, the opponent had no answer for him in the offensive zone. He dashed, he dangled, and he scored.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night. everybody, welcome back to EA Sports' final game of the road trip, and I'm not sure they're ready to go home just yet tonight. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. The Wild have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Huge steal in his own end. Puck grabbed by Matthews. Gaining momentum up along the side. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck.
Stars! And they're on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James, and when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it, you can get it off quickly.
Well, it's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Sends a pass over. Takes a shot. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train. Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example. When the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Wells really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Puck scooped up by Spurgeon. Strong use of the body. Nice feed. All alone! Oh, what a save! Read it perfectly!
Oh, he knew exactly what he wanted to do, James, but wasn't able to sell the fake. Nice save by the tender.
A centering chance! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Wells got it now. Big stop right there. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with the quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Petrov's two-handed chop is going to send him off to the box. Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Here's a chance! Scores! There it is! A power play goal!
I love this play and really the relentless will to shield the puck. I mean, it's not easy to ward off your opponent numerous times as you're getting pushed and shoved, James. But he finds a way to do it, and he buries it.
Guelph's offense came to play. They are dominating here early. The Hammers win the draw. What a hit, and they needed something.
It's about time someone did something, James. I mean, so frustrating when your team doesn't come out to play, so a huge hit. Let's see if that sparks something.
Guelph's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. McDavid's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Quick feed to Johansson. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Price. On the attack along the boards.
Oh,
he scores! Well, who needs the ice cream cake when you snipe on your own birthday?
yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid. Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
Wilt's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Eriksson X won the draw at center. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game
He
hard.
stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Guelph's latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he takes the feed. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
Wow, that was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
Denies him!
Fleury's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter. Guelph's found a way to dictate pace right from the puck drop. I've been really impressed with their tempo. They've had their skating legs underneath them right from the get-go.
Handles the pass. Malkin's got it along the wing. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James. Well, that's just a hard-nosed goal, and I absolutely love it, but it's not for a lack of trying on the defender's part. They jostled, they pushed, they shoved. They just couldn't knock him off balance, and he drove the net.
The Hammers have been the better team in this first period, more scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Minnesota's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Nice save from point-blank range. Sends it in front, and that doesn't connect. Big hit on the play, and there's the whistle as it looks like the pane of glass is broken.
Well, the good thing is, James, that the glass doesn't shatter like it used to, and they can just replace the pane, but they'll have to do that because everything is about safety first.
Minnesota's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack. He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Feeds it over. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Feeds the puck up to Marner. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. And now he moves it quickly to Hartman. Oh, he hammered him.
Oh, he knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Moves it quickly over to Matthews. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Minnesota's got it across the line. Great heads-up play with the stick by McCarr. The Wild have the puck against the boards. Here's a great use of the stick right. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, successful power plays it done with their motion, and they're switching up positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finish it off. Well, when you're in tight to the net, you don't have much margin of error here. And he's able to find the back of the net. It's all about accuracy, not necessarily how hard the shot is.
The Wild have to know that they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but at least there's time on their side.
And they got to use that time, and they've got to use the energy they just got from scoring that goal, because they have been hammered throughout this first period.
And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by McKinnon. Minnesota's got the puck along the boards. Boldy's taking it from his own end. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Hammers have it against the wall. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Puck moved over to McDavid. Moves it to Kaprizov. To the front. Quick snap. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Schen's got it in the offensive zone. Shot! And that's off target as it hits a body.
Juracek's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish this shift.
What a hit on the play! Puck picked up by Malkin. Loses his balance on the play. Poked away in the offensive end. Quick pass to Trenton. Wilkes got the puck in their own end. Moving into the attacking zone. Shot! Blocked away by Fleury. Drills him. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. The Hammers played along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Foligno. Loses the coverage there. Puck fired in deep, and they'll go for a change. Quick feed to Ovechkin. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Brodin. And it's a quick pass to Hartman. Moves the puck. An easy save by Price. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.